In the desolate city of Duskwood, there whispered a bone-chilling urban legend that struck fear into the hearts of its inhabitants. The legend spoke of a malevolent entity known as the Veiled Specter. According to the tale, the Veiled Specter was a vengeful spirit that haunted the forgotten corners of the city. It was said that this spectral figure, draped in tattered black robes, had the ability to manipulate shadows, lurking in the darkest recesses of alleyways and abandoned buildings. The legend grew as more and more people fell victim to the horrors of the Veiled Specter. They spoke of a suffocating presence, a feeling of icy fingers grazing their skin, and the haunting sound of whispers that echoed through the night. Those unfortunate enough to catch a glimpse of this entity would be plagued by nightmares and unexplainable misfortunes. One particular story stood out among the rest. It was about a young man named Jacob, who found himself lost in the labyrinthine streets of Duskwood one moonless night. As he wandered aimlessly, a thick fog rolled in, enveloping the city in an eerie silence. Jacob's heart raced as he realized he was not alone. Shadows danced and twisted around him, taking on grotesque forms that seemed to reach out for him. The air turned frigid, and a sinister whisper, filled his ears, promising unspeakable horrors. Jacob stumbled through the darkness, desperately searching for an escape. Just as it seemed all hope was lost, a flickering streetlight illuminated a figure standing before him. It was the Veiled Specter, its eyes glowing with an unholy light, and a malevolent grin etched upon its face. Paralyzed with fear, Jacob could only watch as the entity slowly raised its hand, ready to claim him as its next victim. But then, from the depths of the darkness, a group of brave individuals emerged. They were the Guardians of Duskwood, a secret society dedicated to combating the supernatural terrors that ploughed the city. Armed with ancient talismans and a fierce determination, they unleashed a wave of light that pierced through the shadows, forcing the Veiled Specter to retreat. The Guardians explained that the Veiled Specter was a tormented soul, seeking vengeance for a grave injustice committed against it in life. They had devoted their lives to protecting the city from this malevolent entity and preserving the delicate balance between the realms of the living and the dead. From that day forward, the legend of the Veiled Specter grew even darker. The whispers of its presence became more frequent, and the nightmares of those who crossed its path multiplied. The Guardians of Duskwood continued their tireless battle, knowing that the city's very soul depended on their success. To this day, the legend of the Veiled Specter serves as a chilling reminder that darkness lurks in the shadows, waiting to consume the unwary. And if you ever find yourself wandering the forsaken streets of Duskwood, be cautious of the haunting whispers and the icy touch of the Veiled Specter, for its malevolence knows no bounds.